Hey there guys, Knights here and welcome to the series 13 of the Unity beginner tutorial series. In this series we will be starting a pretty basic sting which made as a public where we can access from the inspector, where we can actually change the value of a debug.log statement in the console below. So by said that, let's get started. I have created a C# script and called it as a test. And one thing, if you notice, that I drag the console and drop in our scene view, and also in our scene view on the hierarchy I have a main camera and a directional light. What I'm going to do is just grab the main camera and just take the script and put it here as it should work, and open it in the Visual Studio or one of the below. What we are going to do today is that going to access the debug.lay statement inside our console, debug.log, and open parenthesis with quotes. I'm going to hello semicolon and build. If I go back and if I run, okay guys, let's hit and the run and see what it's going to do. If I hit the run, I will prompt with some notify case here, but in this time it does not notify. This is because of, make sure you turn on these. That if you turn on this, it will make a notifying here as hello. But this if you search this off, but this it will not be accessed with you won't be able to seeing this, as it will be more clear on either if you are building a much larger part. Here what I did, that our debug.log statement actually held the hello unprinted in the our console here. What we are going to do now is that we will be actually creating a string variable and access the string variable from the inspector, and also it will change inside the debug.log statement. Let's see that. Now call it as public. You know that public is a variable, public is a class where we can actually inherit this in our console, and will be called as a string variable and followed by name. What make sure you have put it's a capital letters, and here just plus, which will add this plus. Let's see what it goes to do. If I put it 1, and here if I put 2 quotes brackets and with 1, and now build, what it will do, let's see that it won't be adding this, but actually it will print 11. And also I will select clear on play. Hola, see here, it just shows that 11. It's because we have declared as a 1 also a plus 1, which means that also you can do the 2 equals to symbol and with build this one. Now what it will do here, which means that it will do it differently, because after that 1 is equals to 1, then it will print as a true or false. Now it will print as a true. If 1 is not equals to 2 here, now let's see what it just going to print. Okay, look here, it just prints false. Well, now here it is looks like a we need to change here, but there is no issues over all this time. But if you drag this public string name in your console, if you see here, if I select this main camera and go into this, you will have a name. Let's call it as a something called hello. And what this does, and I'm going inside our scene, inside our script, inside this I'm going to call here as a name and this one should be plus, and let's build it. Now it won't work because we have not called it perfect, but it should be a perfect as name here. If I go back to the engine and let's hit play, if you notice that it will ask me it will send the followed number and followed by hello, what we have put here. See here, look here, 1 and hello. What this means that it adds the number what we are changing here. You can actually make a login script of this, but I'm not going to into the depth because this is a beginner tutorial series, so I will make it a simple and easier way to understand you guys. And next link, let's wind it over after the install, making a spacing issues of this. For now, if you see here, you have a one space later in each of the in the either side of the name what we discussed. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to make the name so far that when I build this, if I go back, you will think that the hello would go all the way here, but it won't do that. Because this is the rule in this engine. Like if you see here, it does not move all the way around, but it stays in the same position. If you want to make it a long position, but you cannot access here, but actually you can do a one step further by actually moving this part, this one, actually making a space and building this again. And if I go back to the engine and if I hit and test it off, it will move all the way around as the character of one word. There you go. It just moves all the way around. Now what I'm going to do, and then another alternate way is there for here, is that if you have the name and name here, but you haven't put this at this comma here, but if you want to move these statements but you don't know where you want to move it, actually you can move inside the name in the string here of if you want to move like putting like here, and just build this, and you will see that one would actually move all the way to the just give the gap for hello. And also I think that you are well certified with the using a block statement. Next video would be going to how you can actually add the message statement inside your console, inside your scene, but by printing it inside the screen. And that's pretty much everything, guys. Thank you for watching. Be awesome, keep creating. EDU Nihal Knight signing out.
This video is made possible by my supporters on the Dreadeye. If you want more videos like this, then check out my Dreadeye page, is in the link in the description. To stay up to date on my new releases, make sure you have follow me on my social media.